ArsenalFanTV, Mo, you got a smile on your face. That was a good win today.
Yeah, definitely. And like, you know, when I've been talking to people after the game, I've asked them the question: how many times have you left an away game this season feeling like this? You know, sometimes we win, but we don't see our team tick all the boxes. You know, we fought today. We had real desire and appetite to actually wrestle that game away from Stoke. It got a bit dodgy at 2-1, and I thought to myself, well, you know, a team's going to score, and who's it going to be? That will dictate the way the game goes. And it was Arsenal. And it was Arsenal because we fought. An example of that, Rob Holding, he gets beaten down his side, and what does he do? Shoulder into the chest. He's just going to dump you on the floor. Man and ball aren't getting past me today. And I love seeing that from Arsenal today. It was brilliant. And, you know, people have been singing Rob Holding's name all day, and rightly so. The boy looks brilliant. I was praising him last time I was doing this with you, and today he's, you know, well, I'm just not going to get bored of just
He's been described today as a new Tony Adams. He's been described today, I think Claude called him the new Alan Hansen. You know, he does look very silky smooth, but we shouldn't get carried away.
Exactly. I've heard him described as better than Cannavaro and the white the English Maldini. But yeah, let's just chill, because, you know, even Marouane Chamakh started brilliantly for Arsenal. Let's not forget that. Exactly. But yeah, listen, he looks really, really good. He looks a snip, and let's just back him. He will have a rough patch, you know, and I think I said this in the past about Bellerin, but he will have a rough patch. And then as Arsenal fans, we need to decide then, do we get on his case, do we get on his back and get impatient that he's been given a chance in the team and should have bought a superstar, or do we back him, get him through that rough patch and make sure that he can, you know, fulfill his potential at this club? Because we haven't always been easy on our players. So, you know, I just hope that Arsenal fans remember what a great start he's had. He's a young guy, he's very cheap, we've got him from Bolton, he's pulled him out of nowhere. So when he does have that rough spell, let's back him, but brilliant for now. The other thing I wanted to mention as well, I'm just going to say this name a few times, Mike Dean, because he likes his attention, he likes being in the papers, so make that the title to satisfy him, because today he didn't grab the headlines, and I was nervous when I saw him at the start of the game. I wouldn't say he was good, but he didn't grab the headlines, you know what I mean? I think it was
Although I heard that their goal was handball.
Okay.
You know, everybody's saying that Peter Crouch's goal was a blatant handball.
Fair enough. Oh well, doesn't matter. You know, and that's the thing, man. When we perform, when your team goes out and performs, those little bits of luck that goes against you, you can, you know, ride that. It doesn't matter when you go and score 4. So yeah, fine, might be in a handball. It doesn't really matter to me. But he also looked like a foul on Bellerin in the run-up to their goal, and potentially even a foul on Ozil, I think, as well, in the same move. But ultimately, that's what I want Arsenal to do. I've always said we've got the quality to make refs insignificant, and we did that today, even though Mike Dean wasn't that bad. And the other one, Coquelin today for me was man of the match. He was brilliant today. You know, he's the sort of performance that goes unnoticed by many, but I'm sure on Match of the Day and stuff they'll be calling him out. I thought he was absolutely brilliant today. Happy birthday as well, Coquelin, because, you know, I think it was yesterday. But you know, I'm really glad to see him put in a performance like that, because when he first came into the team a couple of years ago, he saved our season with those sort of performances, those dynamic fighting performances. And it was Man City game when he came in, but this season he's been below his usual standard that he set for himself, and today he was right back there. And a lot of people have been saying, oh, you know, we need to get rid of him this summer. I personally think he's a very, very useful player to at least have on the bench, because if you want to go and see a game out, if you want to go and win a midfield battle in the last important 10 minutes out of thing, Coquelin's your guy to bring on. And I thought he was absolutely faultless today, so massive respect. Even the ball that he played for Bellerin to assist Giroud, we don't often see that from him, you know, so I thought he was really, really good today. So very happy with that.